chance here, unless he can see enough of the red.
12.
Yep, he can.
13.
Awkward queuing though for the pink. Oh, well, what about that for a shot? Hampered over the red, stunning the pink into the middle. Terrific
19.
recovery shot.
$20.
Again, right in the middle of the pocket. Never looked like missing. Yeah, he could have done without hitting the black there, although it's not too bad a kiss, is it?
25.
Yeah, just catching the knuckle has at least brought the cue ball a little away from the cushion.
$26.
So, check of the scores. He's going to need another red.
Had a good look at this red, see if it goes. He thinks it does.
$33.
And that should take care of this opening frame. And he's played a very good frame, Trump. Kept his opponent under real pressure.
Black ball.
Yeah, I mean, Selt's seen very little.
$40.
Matt Selt, if he doesn't pot the red, may still play on first frame. Let's get a feel of conditions, maybe. Well, he's knocked it in, so that's the end of that.
41.
Incredible. What a pot down the cushion that was.
Judd Trump, 41 on frame.
Yeah, so he dominated the frame, didn't he? In every department, looked very sharp. And Judd Trump, the world number one, takes frame number one.
Thank you. Second frame. Matthew Selt to break.
It's not so much that Matt Selt didn't pot a ball in frame one. He didn't really see one. Judd Trump controlled things really well. He's off and running. Best of 7 for a place in the last 16 of the English Open. Of course, Trump won the first 2 legs of the Home Nations series last season. And whoever does the best this season in the 4 events will collect a £150,000 Bet Victor bonus. So that will be on the line at the Welsh Open next year. There's another bonus as well if anyone makes, or the first player to make 100 centuries this season. It's only been done twice, Neil Robertson and Judd Trump with the 2, but that'll also maybe focus a few minds as the campaign goes on.
Yeah, with 17 centuries already, Trump, and he's on his way, for sure. And again, look, he's got Matt Selt in all kinds of trouble here. There's reds on the left side of the table that he's got to be very careful of not making contact with. And he's brought the red down the table. Needs a bit of luck. Got a very good cue ball, though, to be fair to him. That's where he played the cue ball.
Yeah, he's a good safety player, I think, Matt Selt. And, of course, he's grown up in this Essex region with the likes of Steve Davis and the great players in this area. Just to say, Oliver Lyons, who also is in a great area for snooker at the Northern in Leeds, he's made a 1-2-5 first frame against Fang Zhengyi. The winner of that match plays whoever comes through this one. Another good crowd in. Got quite a few here, just gone midnight last night to see the Brissell-Hamilton match through to conclusion.
Yeah, all that right-hand side on the cue ball to try and dodge the reds. He's made contact with them. And an easy opener for Trump. Well, you got a feel for Matt Selt at the moment. It's a frame and a bit, and he hasn't had a look in at any kind of a pot. He's just been in trouble each time he's come to the table. Loads of check on the cue ball. Try and go back down for the blue, or even beyond the black. But the full ball kiss on the red left this blue very difficult.
Blue ball.
Yeah, good pot, but couldn't avoid the green.
6.
Tried to, with lots of left-hand side on the cue ball. Yeah, very close.
Judd Trump 6.
Great attempt. But again, still nothing for Matt Selt. Nothing easy, that is. Very close. Good attempt.
Yeah, he just wants to get in, and if he can, then the pressure's on to stay in. Just keep Trump away from this table. And Trump will be aware as well that Selt can be a bit hot-headed, you know. He won't mind sort of trying to frustrate him a little bit. It's all part of the game. You're not there to do anyone favours.
Well, it just shows you how much respect he's got for Matt Selt, because I thought he was going to take that red on to the green pocket, leave the cue ball near the middle pocket, couldn't leave anything but the red he was playing. But he doesn't want to give Matt any chance to settle in this match. Oh, this is a half chance for Selt. Refused that last red into the green pocket and played the double on that one. Has it come far enough?
Wei has won the opener against Zhang Jun. Of course, Wei semi-finalist in Riyadh, in the top 16 now. So becoming more and more dangerous. And if he does come through, that'd be a cracker against Mark Selby tomorrow.
Yeah, good speed on the cue ball. Puts pressure on the next shot from Judd Trump. And that's a better safety from Selt. I think he's trying to land up to the red below the pink. And he couldn't have played that any better, could he? Trying to cover those three reds below the pink to stop the return safety, but hasn't managed it. Oh, what a fortunate kiss that was. He was going to be leaving reds on there. Slight raise of the hand. I'm sure Matt feels a lot better now.
It's amazing, all these little nudges. They're all logged away in a player's mind. He didn't need the raise of the hand. Matt would have seen that. That's logged. Ben Wollaston 1-0 up on Zach Surety. Ben, of course, beat Mark Williams yesterday. It's a sort of typical Home Nations day, really. A lot of big hitters and also players in the mid-rankings who got opportunities to really progress in this tournament. Trump knocks in the long one. You saw Selt. He looked a bit concerned. He knew he'd left the chance. Be more concerned now.
Yeah, terrific long pot, wasn't it? Lots of left-hand side on the cue ball to avoid those reds near the black spot. And he's got the ideal position on the blue, brown or yellow. He'd like to get the blue back on its spot, but I think he's a little straight, or maybe even the wrong side.
Three. Four.
And that hasn't worked out. Played for the pink. So, just the safety. And that was a good chance. Be disappointed he didn't make more from that.
Judd Trump, 4.
Yeah, so not too much damage done, but again, Selt, nothing to go at here.
Yeah, and the only red he can see, it's very difficult to play safe off these type of reds when they're close to the cushion. Dead easy to miss the ball, catch it thick.
Foul. And a miss.
Doesn't want to leave a
Judd
free
Trump,
ball.
free
Oh
ball.
dear. That's a nightmare. Very unfortunate to have
Blue
left
ball.
a free ball.
One.
He wouldn't have been too bothered about missing the ball, Matt Selt. But leaving a free ball certainly bothered him.
7. 8. $14. 15. 20. 21.
Quite happy to leave the black tied up for the moment. Could have played a cannon to the red and black a couple of times. But he can win the frame with the pink and blue.
$27.
He made a clearance for the ages against Mark Williams to win that Saudi tournament. It would have been a great clearance to win a frame, but with everything on the line, 9 each in the final, £300,000 difference between winning and losing, and a big crowd watching and people watching around the world, it was phenomenal, really.
34. 35.
Yes, and the red that he started off with in that break, the red to the left middle, cute angle, just knocked it in as though it was easy.
41.
So Matt Selt has had basically 2 half chances, 2 reds to go at, neither straightforward. Other than that, he's not seen a ball.
42.
So another red and a big colour. Matt Selt's going to need snookers. It held
Judd
its
Trump,
line, didn't it? He
48.
expected it just to dip slightly, but it didn't. Held its line, so there's still life in this frame. That's where you normally play the red too when you play in the middle pockets, expecting it just to dip ever so slightly. But on that occasion it didn't. But it wasn't left an easy red. He needs an easy starter. This is the red again. Look, it held its line all the way across the table. There's hardly any nap at all on this cloth. Well, that's so he didn't want to disturb those 2 reds near the cushion. Playing it with such force and screw adds to the difficulty of the shot. And again, nothing easy left for Matt Selt. That red to the middle looks easy on TV, but I can assure you it's not.
Again, he just wasn't left with anything straightforward. Still can't get in. It's, what, 35 minutes now, this match. Still yet to pot one.
Yes, and Judd Trump determined not to leave him an easy chance. He could have took the red down the cushion, could have played it right-handed or with the rest, but he knew he was leaving the red by the middle pocket. If he'd have took that on and missed it. So important to keep your opponent cold if you can.
Meanwhile, Si Jiahui's made 109 to lead Zhang Zhun 2-0, so that's the 50th century of the tournament. You can see them there on the left-hand side on table 2.
Oh, another half chance, and that's all it is, a half chance. It's a thin cut to the corner. Never easy, full length of the table. So another chance for Trump to wrap this frame up.
Yeah, the blue would put him 68 in front with 67 left on. So it's taken a little bit of winning, but Matt Selt has just not had any easy starters, can't quite convert the half chances, and Trump doing enough, playing a disciplined game. to get to 2-0 and halfway to victory already.
6. 7.
I mean, it's been an amazing season already. 3 tournaments before this one, 2 trophies and a runners-up spot. So the only player who's actually beaten him is Karen Wilson in the final in Xi'an.
12. 13. 19.
Yeah, one-sided for sure.
Judd Trump 19
And Matt
the
Selt
frame.
leaving the arena between frames, hoping just to get some sort of proper chance in frame 3. That's what he needs. Trump in control here in Brentwood, leading 2-0. So here in Brentwood, it's the last 32 today of the Bet Victor English Open, and Matt Selt here, he's just trying to get a look at a pot. He's had a
Thank
few
you.
half chances, that's all they've been. He's not potted a ball
Judd
yet.
Trump to break.
Judd Trump leads 2-0. It's only best of 7, so this third frame is a big one for Selt, really. But it's all very well saying he's got to get involved. Firstly, he's got to see a ball.
Doesn't get any better than that, does it? What a pot that was for your first pot. Right in the heart of the pocket. Great shot. Yeah, he was trying to get that cue ball all the way back down the table. There was only one red that would go, and I think that was to the right middle. Didn't get on it, so not going to pay the price, that shot. Although it should have been more, and he knows it.
Just a reminder, after this match, it's Karen Wilson and Anthony McGill. And, of course, they've got previous, that epic Crucible semi-final in 2020 with that crazy last frame. John Higgins also in action against Dave Gilbert. Luca Brissell plays Pang Jung-yu, and Ross Muir, who knocked out Gary Wilson, will play Jamie Jones.
Yeah, from where it was then, dead under the cushion. That's a very good return safety. No easy path back to baulk from there. He could take the long red on, leave the cue ball down by the black cushion. Well, I didn't expect him to take it on like that. So this is the chance for Selt.
One.
From where he is there, there's only just one red that will go to the left corner, the one to the left of the pink. He could decide to try and open the reds up. That's an option. Played on the loose one. And he can get to the black from this red.
4. 5.
But look at that, all the reds covering one another. Power of that shot there. Now, is he on anything? Tremendous amount of power in the shot to try and disturb something. But doesn't look to be on one from that angle. Possibly one to the middle, but it's risky to take on. Yeah, good pot.
13.
Good pot, and nicely on the black. He was leaving reds on to the middle. Had he missed that?
Yeah, especially as he was unlucky not to be on an easier one. But showing his mettle there. And will be determined to focus now, because it's been such an effort just to get in this match. Now he's got to try and stay in and get involved in the contest.
Oh, I think this red will cut to the left corner if you can see enough of it. It's a really thin cut, this. But if you can see it, it's worth having a go at. Got to get it, of course. Well, he either doesn't like it or he can't see it. Yeah, decided against it, and don't blame him. He couldn't afford to go for it and miss it, that's for sure. Would have been 3-0 down, and it would have been a hard road back from there.
He's not got the white tight to the cushion, though, has he? Chuntering away. He's left a chance here.
What a shot again. He's a great middle pocket player. Well, he's a great all-round pocket player, but middle pockets especially at that angle, at that speed. Great pot. But as David said, he shouldn't have been allowed to see that red. The cue ball should have been tight to the cushion.
Oh, hang on.
Foul.
Well, that's a reprieve
Four off
for
the Selt.
Matt Selt. That could have easily been
One Judd Trump.
end of frame there. The table looking a lot more inviting now.
This is why snooker's such an emotional roller coaster, because Selt must have been thinking everything's against me, you know, it's not going to be my day. Suddenly something's happened out of the blue.
He seemed to hit that rather hard. Didn't stroke it into the pocket. So he lives again because I fancied him for that red.
Yeah, it's just got a little bit ragged, and Selt's got to cling on to any mistake really from Trump.
One.
Yeah, I think both players are realising how big a frame this is. 3-0, 2-1, 2-1. He's right back in it, Matt Selt. And this is a golden chance. But that's not the best positional
Yes.
shot.
Four.
I think he maybe thinks he's got a kick there. And that would explain why the cue ball's where it is. Oh, what a good recovery. There was plenty of pressure on that one. Could have lost the frame had he missed it.
See the crowd there, these home nations, I think, are terrific value. I mean, like yesterday we had 14 hours of snooker. You know, we started at 10, we finished at midnight. And there were people, that I can tell you, were here all day enjoying it. Get to see so many different
12.
faces, so many different matches.
Yeah, and it's over pretty quickly, isn't it? Best of 7. Normally. Wasn't last night, but normally it's over pretty quickly and they can see a result.
Okay. 13. 19.
So he has relied on a couple of trump errors, but finally Matt Selt is where he wants to be, potting balls, getting involved in the match. And although he's 12-3 down on the head-to-head to Trump, he did beat him at the UK Championship in 2021. That was a high-profile win. They've known each other for a long time. They've been friends for a long time. He's not in awe of Trump. The problem is Trump's just such a good player. He beats most people. Oh, Matt.
Matthew Selt, 27.
How do you explain that? Just a lack of concentration. I think he was trying to nick the red next to the pink, but concentrate on the pot. Oh dear. What's going on this game? That's twice he's missed with the rest. Oh, it's a gift for Matt Selt.
Well, that was a strange 30 seconds, wasn't it? Selt can't believe his luck here.
Well, he's still not safe and he's overscrewed that one. You would expect him to pot this, but there's pressure on this particular shot. Nicely done.
Well, put it this way, Trump loses today, Selt beats him, then that little moment there is massive, because if Trump had got back into the frame, won the frame from there, then it would be very hard to see Selt recovering from missing such an easy ball himself, but he was allowed straight back in. Trump sort of looked up, don't know whether he felt he was
14.
put off, but, I mean, all the Home Nations events, and he's won plenty of them, they're always like this early on. There's multi-table, there's noise, it's just part of the atmosphere.
15. He
meant that one.
22.
Sort of bludgeoned into the pocket, that. So, there was a bit of a twist in the tell there. Selt missing the straight red, then Trump immediately missing with the rest. And Selt delighted because he was already in front, and he has now won his first frame. He trails 2-1. So Matt Selt on the scoreboard after an eventful third frame, 2-1 to Trump. The great snooker fan Kelly Barker tells me that Oliver Lyons is actually staying with Matt Selt because he lives locally. But they could play each other in the next round, so that could be awkward. Certainly if Ollie were to beat him, might be staying somewhere else for the rest of the week.
I was just about to say that. It could be out on the streets tomorrow. Well, when you go for those kind of shots, you're hoping the red is going to go safe. Hasn't been too successful with the rest so far, and this is a difficult one. I have to play it with a touch of side on the cue ball to avoid the reds. Yeah, good pot.
One.
And there is a red that will go to the right corner. if he can get onto it. Has he come far enough?
6. 7.
Yeah, just travelled a little bit too far for comfort. Wanted to play the blue, open the reds up. But it's a bit tricky from there. Yeah, it wasn't easy, for sure. And he's very fortunate to have gone into the reds and not left anything on for Matt Selt. I mean, we think Trump, if he takes a ball on, he's going to get it. But not easy, some of these shots.
Yeah, I suppose the question for Trump is, you know, how long can he keep the intensity up? 3 tournaments this season, 3 finals, won 2 of them. OK, there's been a week between this and Riyadh, but they're not playing a physical sport, but the mental focus you need to play top-level snooker is considerable. And if that starts to just waver a little, then there's clearly an opportunity for opponents.
Yeah, because you're playing opponents that have put all the work in like you have, and you know they're trying their hardest to win, so you only have to dip slightly. You know, opponent can jump on your mistakes. Of course, you need that little bit of run as well, and Judd Trump had some there. Missing the blue to the middle, going into the pack and not leaving anything. That certainly helps.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't exactly full of the joys of spring after his first victory over Liu Hongyu, but you could see, despite that, he was determined to battle through, and that is a quality he does have. Even if doesn't feel he's 100% or close to it, he can battle, he can graft.
He didn't really want to play that shot. He took a long time over it because he knew he was sending this red towards the left corner pocket. And Selt's already knocked one in more difficult than this. Similar type of shot. Yeah, didn't have the angle to pot it and missed the reds. So just the containing safety shot. Well, it was a bit shorter pace, but it's landed in a good spot. Trump might be tempted into taking this long red on because the safety is difficult. You can't lay the cue ball upon the black cushion. There's a red just behind the black spot. But he's well aware if he misses the red, it could be end of frame. Well, can you believe that? Unbelievable shot. I did say he could be forced into taking it on, and look at this for a shot. And the side he had on the cue ball. Look at the side he had on the cue ball. Good kiss, you've got to say, but deservedly so.
Four.
Yeah, hasn't quite come far enough. The red's onto the middle, but difficult to see where the colour's coming from. Difficult to get to the black, which will only go to the left corner. Or the pink to the left middle. But he can get that cue ball into places that other players can only dream about. And I tell you what, 6 inches shorter, he was on the black. I think he was playing some kind of a kiss there, or expecting a kiss.
Blue ball.
Yeah, very close to pulling it off as well.
Judd Trump, 5.
Well, badly hampered over the reds and played the blue, and that's just what he played.
Okay, thank you, Matthew.
Yeah, another very good safety. Playing off the reds thick, opening the reds up, freeing the black. This looks good. Could have done without the kiss. Yeah, maybe a half chance here of getting the cue ball in behind the blue.
So it's become a bit of a battle, this match. Trump had that chance, didn't he, after Selt missed the red in the last frame. He was trailing at the time. I'm not saying he would have won the frame there, but he could certainly have made Selt think about the miss, but in fact he missed immediately himself with the rest. And now it's becoming a bit of a struggle. Albeit some good safety being played. Another good one here.
Yeah, and the crowd appreciating the good safety. That looks to be a snooker.
See the frame has just come to an end there on table 2, and I'm not quite sure who's won it. Maybe, is that a re-rack there? Or is I'm not sure what's happened there. I'll let you know. Cagey stuff here. We're not really mentioned tonight. Sean Murphy, Neil Robertson is the last match. I mean, that's one to look forward to. Real blockbuster last on. Of course, Neil Robertson, because he's not in the top 16, he's coming up against top 16 players in this round. But Sean Murphy, it's not the draw he would have chosen, I'm sure. It is 3-1 to see Jarwi, by the way. That the scoring was a little behind, but he did win that frame. And Zach Surety's levelled up 1 each with Ben Wollaston. Still 2-1 Oliver Lyons over Fan Zhengyi.
Well, has he spied a plant there? He's had a good look at it. The blue sat there waiting if it does go in. Oh, just caught the knuckle, and he's pushed a red right over the pocket. The pink available to the middle.
One.
Oh, not the easiest of pots, this pink, and there is pressure on it. Yeah, good pot. Those are never easy across the nap of the table.
7. 8. 14. 15. 21. 22.
The black going back on to its spot in a moment. It just doesn't make things any easier, really. It will still go to the left corner.
29. 30. 36. 37.
He's under hit that one. So another red and a pink or big colour would have been enough. Didn't need to disturb those 4 reds surrounding the black. Needs a big bounce.
43.
Yeah, effectively frame ball.
Judd Trump, 43.
I'll be disappointed with that.
Yeah, it's turning into that sort of afternoon for him, isn't it, where things are becoming a bit of a struggle. He's got a good lead here, but as you say, it should have been 3-1, really. But we've seen this over the years in the home nations with Trump. He doesn't always start tournaments brilliantly, but he grafts through, and then, of course, by the end, that's when we see the fireworks.
Chance to open these reds up here. Try and get him behind the brown, yellow. And that's another very good safety from Matt Selt. And that's what he was scared of. He's got to cover it. I don't think he has. Well, he has. May be able to swerve around it, but I can't think of another shot he's got.
Yeah, and his table's opened up a bit. These reds have come into play a bit, so it's quite a big shot, this, all round.
Well, maybe slower would have been better, just pushing the red to the left side cushion. This is a chance. Yeah, good pot. Now, can he cut the blue? It appears not. If he can, the blue's the ball, he can attack the reds from the blue. That's the path. It's a good shot. Needs a little kiss. Not like that. Not like that. And that could have been a disaster.
6.
It's not good where it is, but it's better than going in.
It's funny, isn't it? Because all these guys love the game until they absolutely hate it. But you've got to try and keep your discipline if you can.
Matthew Selt, 6.
Not easy, clearly. That last shot. The red, though, has come away from the pocket.
Yeah, he's turned it into a difficult pot, hasn't it? And he needs a colour from it. So, another chance for Matt Selt. It's not easy. Very tight, these pockets. Now I've got to get onto a colour to be able to get to the next red. And that's not the best angle
1.
to get to the next red from. Wow, that's a brilliant shot. In fact, he's overdone it.
7. Matthew Selt.
What a chance that was.
Yeah, that could be one of the real key shots of the match. As you say, got a chance that he maybe was not expecting, and then he'd be really annoyed with himself missing that. So, 24-minute, very cagey frame. Trump needs red and colour for 3-1. And I think the frustrating thing for Selt is Trump's not clearly at his brilliant best, but just getting, it would seem, enough chances. He needs this pink. And it's 2 snookers required. Judd Trump's highest break today, 48.
7.
Selt, though, is down at 27.
Judd Trump.
And there again,
7.
the discipline, putting Selt in a snooker when he needs to himself.
Well, that cue ball went closer to the baulk corner than he would have liked.
One.
Well, if you pass the blue, you'll need 2 4-point snookers to tie it. And of course, the black not in a great spot really in terms of winning the frame eventually. Maybe to lay a snooker, but anyway, needs this in first.
Six. Matthew
Yeah, the
Selt,
brown and yellow
6.
in a good spot, but he's just short the pace there. I'm not letting up, Judd Trump.
Oh,
Yeah,
7.
and he's hit the black, so
Judd Trump,
that is that.
and
Yeah,
3.
it was
Judd Trump.
a scrappy frame. 28 minutes, Judd Trump has trudged through it, and he's within one of victory here and a place in the last 16. He leads Matt Selt 3-1.
Thank you. Fifth
Well,
frame.
not the most
Judd Trump
aesthetically
to break.
pleasing frame we've ever seen, but Judd Trump won it. That's all he cares about. Of course, 3-1. He leads Matt Selt, so needs one more frame to reach the last 16. In terms of single session matches in ranking events, so matches of one session, he's not lost one since February, Trump, the Players' Championship. He lost a couple of 2-session and 3-session matches, but these shorter ones, he just finds ways.
Yeah, good escape, 2-cushion escape. Yeah, and the best of 7s are supposed to be levelers, aren't they? But it's not a leveler with Trump, is it?
No, and he's won quite a few in deciders, and that's the thing, where however long the match, you've still got to get over the line, and, you know, various players have struggled to do that against him.
Nine finals in these best of 7s, and won 6 of them.
Reminder, after this match, it'll be Karen Wilson, the world champion. In fact, the only man to beat Trump this season in Jan, against Anthony McGill, who we don't seem to have seen much of late, but had a 140 yesterday.
Very cagey from Matt Selt. Could have played off the reds, but he realises that it's a point of no return. If he leaves one sticking out, could be his last shot. So chance here for Trump to open the reds up, and he could try and get him behind the yellow. Shorter pace. And that's better. Good shot from Selt. Close. Close and fortunate to have not left anything on.
Long rest. Yes. Okay.
It was a great effort, wasn't it? And it stays on the lip of the pocket. A gift for Judd Trump.
One.
Now, does he play for one of the loose reds, or does he try and go into the pack of reds? Try to go into the reds. And if he can pop the red to the left middle, it's not a disaster, that shot.
Four.
A little fortunate, you've got to say. Played to go into the reds. Couldn't have dropped any better on that red.
$11.
He could play for the blue here to go into the reds from. Black also available.
12.
It's going to be all on this shot, you would think, if he lands on a red here. Could be end of frame a match. And he's on one. He generates so much power when he goes into the reds. Doesn't like the angle on this red to the middle, but he could leave himself a long blue to the corner if he can't get the right side of it.
18.
Well, if he does come through, I'm sure we'll hear from him. I suspect he'll say that maybe didn't enjoy the match in terms of it wasn't the sort of flowing contest that he likes.
24.
But one thing he does enjoy is winning. Simple as that. And if he comes through here, he gets to go again in the last 16. Not every match is going to be, you know, centuries and extravagant shots going in. Sometimes you've got to sort of roll your sleeves up, just get the job done. He's got the chance to do that here, and it can end on a high. If you can win it in one visit, then you'll feel
31.
good, I'm sure, to get it won without any more drama.
32.
Yeah, he was unfortunate, Selt, to leave that red right on the lip of the pocket.
39. 40.
Faring the worst, I'm sure.
47. 48.
Well, he's going to need to disturb the Reds at some stage if he's going to win frame a match at this visit. Well, looks like there is a red that will go just by the pink spot.
55.
But doesn't want to play the pink next shot if he plays for that red.
$56.
Well, again, choices. Does he go into them or play for that loose red? Well, hasn't worked out. Just didn't catch them full enough.
61.
So he may yet come back to the table. Easy enough to skim off the reds, but he's looking to put a red safe. Give himself some insurance.
Judd Trump,
So 61, Trump's highest break of the match, but not yet over this. There's still a possible 75 on.
Could take his seats as quickly as possible, please.
Well, a few people just coming into the arena. As I say, the home nation has always been the same. It's always been multi-table. There's a lot happening until we get to Friday when, of course, it all changes. We go down to one table, 2 in the evening for the quarterfinals. So it's a bit of a scramble to get through these best-of-sevens and try and still be here. And if you are, then obviously you fancy your chances seriously.
Well, that is not the best safety he's ever played. But can Matt get through to this red nearest the pocket?
One.
Yeah, good cue power. Screwing that cue ball back. Giving himself choice of black or pink.
Yeah, good pot. But Trump's safety has been so good today, but one poor shot has given Selt a serious opportunity here. We know Trump knows better than anyone how clearances can be decisive after the last tournament.
Yeah, just one awkward red really. In the left side cushion. One on the black cushion. Not a gimme either.
9.
Chance to bring that safe red into play here. He's left himself the angle on purpose.
15. $16.
And that's okay. You'd expect him to pot this blue or pink. This match isn't over yet. Doesn't want the cover. And that's okay.
22.
It's in his hands. It's a chance he may well not have got. Trump played to disturb the res, didn't he, on 61, just didn't land on one. If he had have done, he'd be over, I'm sure, this match by now.
Yeah, just a little shorter pace, and that's turned this red into a difficult pot. A real pressure
29.
shot, this now. Yeah, it wasn't the best positional shot that he played from red, from pink to red. That was a really good chance. Now, is this a free ball?
Foul and a miss. 4. Matthew Selt.
Oh, I don't think he'll put it back. He'll be in deep trouble next time round. Well, chance of getting the cue ball in behind the black here. Just got to be careful he doesn't push that red over the yellow pocket. Just not hard enough.
Yeah, Selt just having a little chunter away there. Getting tense. It's 3-2 to Sijia Wee there on the left-hand table against Jiang Jun. They've had a lot of problems with the scoreboard there. It's been sort of stop-starting, which obviously doesn't help the players.
And that's gone all wrong, but it's finished up reasonably okay. Pushing the red to the baulk cushion made it just that little bit more difficult. No attempt at the pot. This is what he played. And what an excellent shot it was. There's no idea what's happening to the red. But it could have gone a lot worse, couldn't it? Well, it was a risky shot to take on, and he's left a possible double if he attempts it. Easy enough safety.
I think at first he was concerned that red was going to be over the middle, didn't quite travel. So 28 the lead for Trump. He's had the chance already to put it away, broke down 61. Selt had the chance to clear up, Mr. Red.
Trump pleased to see a red near the right side cushion. He only needs the red and the black to leave his opponent needing snookers. And this could be it.
Most sarcastic lovely you'll ever hear that. He's concerned, as you say, this could be the end. One good pot from Trump required. No.
And as he covered the pocket with the pink, anxious looks there from Judd. He's covered it. And Matt Selt will be thinking, what's he done wrong? But he should be thankful the red hasn't gone in. that's gone all wrong. And this time it's Matt Selt who gets a bit of good fortune, although he could be in deep trouble in just a moment.
One.
Yeah. And it's going to be deep trouble for Matt Selt now. Doesn't need to take a pot on. He'd like to push a colour safe.
Well.
But this is an important snooker.
Judd Trump. One.
Gotta hit it. Gotta get it safe.
Yeah, exactly. Can't afford to leave the pot on.
He's hit it. Well, you wouldn't say it's safe against with Trump taking the shot, but that's pretty good.
Well, if you can knock it in, Selt requires snookers. Not taking it on.
No, and I don't blame him. The way the balls are situated, had he missed it, it could have been end of frame. I think the Trump of yesteryear would have took it on for sure. But he's a more complete player now, Trump.
Yeah, I mean, he wants it over.
Yeah, I think he
Doesn't want any more frames. It's been a bit of a struggle overall, hasn't it? Just 1/2 century. And that was in this frame, which is still not yet his.
Yeah, and although there's 29 points in the game, it's just one shot. If the red is left on, the clearance is there.
Foul. RMS. 4. Judd Trump.
So that'll be going back, you suspect, and he can't afford to miss it again, of course, because he's now 33 behind, so he misses again, he needs one himself. So this is real sort of boa constrictor stuff, isn't it, from Trump? He's just squeezing and squeezing until he gets over the line.
I think it was close to the blue, wasn't it, Dee?
Check up for me, please, Matthew.
Well,
Yes. Judd, thank you.
everybody's happy. He'll be taking this one on for sure. But there is pressure on it.
The red effectively for victory for Trump.
Yeah, plenty of pressure on it, and what a good kiss that was. I think that was a slight raise of the hand.
Well, I mean, it was not a smooth strike, was it? But like you say, it's had a bit of fortune. A lot of spots here for snookers, so, you know, this, if Matt Selt can get him in trouble, then this could turn yet.
He's got a good cue ball in front of the yellow, but he's having a real go at himself again.
Yeah, it's hampered. But the red's in.
One.
And the handshake comes. 4-1 sounds like a handsome victory. It was a bit of a struggle at times, but Judd Trump is just hard to beat. He's played 18 matches this season and he's won 17 of them and is into the last 16 of the English Open, beating Matthew Selt by 4 frames to 1.